All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, what? Can the camera just adjust for a second? Jeez. Had me looking like I was fucking seen out of, what was that movie? Where shit was too bright. I don't know. But what's going on, people? What's up? Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? What's happening, guys? How's everything? Is the audio matching the video? Let me know, good people. Let me know. In the meantime, let me drag this right over here. Whoa, no, actually, I did not want to full screen that. We'll bring this chat over here. And we should, theoretically, if these calculations add up, and the math is indeed mathing, as people say, everything should sound good. Okay, so while we wait for a couple more people to get in the chat, let's start out at the top with some shout-outs. We got the homie J-Fan, sup, all caps. Straight to the point, I love it. We got Beto Rods waving. Hello, Beto, how you doing? We got Pooh Bear, what's up, my guy, how are you? We've got Julian Phoenix, ayy. We got Long Live Kevin Samuels, yes sir. Gladiator 2 is insane. Ooh, nice, good to hear it. We got Jonathan Poggi in the chat, what's up, bro? He says, twinsies, yo, you crazy. Yo, you are diabolical for that shit, bro. You were crazy for posting that in the group chat, but now you posting that on stream? Yo, diabolical. This guy's out of control. We got Jay Plummer. I don't see myself excited for the Video Game Awards. It's nothing more than propaganda, because if they really cared about video games, they'd listen to the real gamers. Well, if they really cared about video games, they wouldn't have, you know, all the crazy fucking ads for shit that gamers don't even use. But yeah, we're definitely going to get to that. We got JP Reckless in the chat. What's up? We got Wee Man on Wheels. Finally made it to a stream. This man spaced these videos out more than Togashi and Hunter x Hunter. Hey man, listen, sometimes you just gotta take a break and play some Dragon Quest. Unironically, or should I say ironically, I did play Dragon Quest this year. Yeah, so I guess I could say I got my Togashi on. We got Kory Gryffindor. I hate all of y'all who got that DualSense 30th anniversary. Hey, this man hate us because he ain't us. But listen, Kory Gryffindor, why don't you ask one of the 50 million white girls you going out on dates with? They probably got some connects. One of their fathers probably owns the supply chain. Man, talk to them, Kory. We got Valkian24 in the chat. What's up, Maddie? How are you? We got Exploit. He says, what is good? Ugh. Well, isn't that the question of the day? What is good, you guys? What do y'all think is good? And is it only good for you, or is it good for me? If it's good for the goose, is it good for the gander? I don't even know. These are some real philosophical questions on a Thursday evening at 8:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we will get to the bottom of those answers, people. Zelda Fan 198, are you planning on doing the Glicked double feature? Glicked, that's what it is. I said Glicked. Well then again, Glicked, Wicked, Glicked. I feel like I was right the first time, because Wicked, Gladiator, Glicked, yeah, not Glicked. Glick, boom. So no, I'm not doing a double feature of it. I did see Wicked yesterday, and I was gonna see Gladiator 2 today, but the screening time I wanted to go to was sold out, and I really wasn't trying to see this movie after the stream, so I was like, I'll just see it next week. We got Retro Lad in the chat. What's up, Chris? We got Stephen Kennedy. Oh yeah, the Game Awards. We're gonna get into that, my brother. Rest assured. We got Emerald Knight 98. Howdy, folks. How's everyone doing? Yo, everybody say hello to Emerald Knight. He's asking y'all how y'all doing, and you better fucking respond to this, man. If y'all don't, I'll come after you. We got Otaku Underground in the chat. How crazy would it be if Elden Ring sweeps again? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It is the Keighleys after all. Kory Gryffindor says, I'm going to the Game Awards this year. Come on, Kingdom Hearts 4 news. Maybe this will be the year. Either way, make sure you bring your clown hat and your clown shoes. Just in case, man. But I feel like we're due for some Kingdom Hearts 4 news. I know we've been saying that, but it's about to be like, what, 3 years since they announced it? And I know y'all about to say that is nothing in Square Enix time, but trust me, it's enough. We got Acebreaker in the chat, laying in bed, bricked up, about to listen to Neo. You love to see it. You know what? I'll toast to that, Acebreaker. I love you, brother. Never change. Oh man. We got Lapis Arsene in the chat. We are back. Finally caught another stream. Yes, sir. We back. Y'all, isn't this crazy? Isn't this crazy? It's the consistency for your boy Neo. He did 2 streams. He did 2 streams. He did a stream last week, and he did a stream this week. Look at the fucking kid. Look at him. Look at him working. Shit. We got Barry Master Elite in the chat. I made it on time. Yes, all of y'all made it on time. We got Chris Forth. Yo, what the fuck is going on, Chris? How you doing? We got CB, that guy. We got Deuce. What's going on, Aaron? How are you, bro? We got Yusified in the chat. What's up, y'all? We got our first snow of the winter today. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Last year we did very well for ourselves. It only really snowed once or twice down here in like the NYC area. Nothing too crazy. But so the idea of just hearing snow coming back into the fray, that's I'm a list of things I don't want to hear. But I'm happy that you enjoy snow. I'm happy, my friend. Winterfort Studios in the chat. My backlog is too big for recent games. I'm only tuning in to the live show for trailers. Yo, it's been a crazy year for games if you're a fan of Japanese stuff. I'll just say that much. Like, Japanese games running shit in 2024. It's insane. We got Don Otaku in the chat. What's up, bro? Salute to you. He heinous cause he anus. Hey, yo, Jason, relax. We haven't even had a drink yet. Relax. We got Michael Santiago in the chat. What's up, brother? Who else is in here? When you got to my reply, it went straight to the ads. That's why you got to get that YouTube Premium, my G. YouTube Premium. I've been subscribed to YouTube Premium since back when it was called YouTube Red, the not porn site type of name. We got DimWitMonkey in the chat. We got Reed94. We got Mantros in the chat. Hello, Neo. Glad you're back. 121 days in November. That's a long month. Alrighty. Okay, so I believe we shouted out everybody so far. So we might as well get this intro out of the way, and then that way... Oh, no, DMZ is in the chat. What's up, DMZ? Making his entrance. What's up? What the fuck is going on, DMZ? But yeah, let's get this intro out of the way. Oh, we got Hibachi coming into the chat. Well, evidently, I'm not doing that intro yet. We got Hibachi coming in with the $1.99 super chat. Have you seen Piglet's Big Game Phenomenon? What? Piglet's Big Game Phenomenon? Is this a meme, or is this actually a movie? Is this a horror movie? I don't even know at this point. Guys, my brain has been so fried with all these things happening in the world of entertainment. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's fake. I don't know what's fakely real. Is this a fantasy based on reality? Is this just real life, or is it just fantasy? I don't know. I don't fucking know. So I have not seen that Piglet's Big Game Phenomenon. Is it a meme though? I feel like it might be a fucking meme because I saw Piglet on the timeline recently. I don't know why. We got Sean in the chat. What's up? You were in my top 5 YouTube channels I watched. So I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you so much for the support, man. I'm fried too. Oh, wait, never mind. Hey, listen. Hey, you fried? That's good. That's about to be me in a couple hours. But for the duration of the stream, we're going to be somewhat coherent. But let's go ahead and let's get this intro out of the way. Welcome, everybody, to another fantastic and fabulous installment of Ask Neo. If y'all are tuning in for the very first time, welcome. Ask Neo is my weekly Q&A series where you guys ask me questions and I answer them to the best of my ability. Now, down below in the video description, we have a couple of links of interest. Basically, all of my social media outlets where y'all can find me at, from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, our Discord community, the Phantom Weirdos. And there is one more platform that I do need to add. I just haven't done it for this stream yet. But your boy is now on Blue Sky. That's right, Blue Sky. I was convinced by a lot of my mutuals to start a following over there. And it's been pretty good. The following has been growing. So if you guys are over on Blue Sky, my name is NeoGameSpark. I'm going to try my best to divvy up my time between both Twitter and Blue Sky while I try to build the following there. But yeah, you know, it's just a nice alternative to Twitter, especially if you're someone who goes to social media outlets for engagement with other like-minded gamers and people who enjoy the stuff that we enjoy. It's a lot less toxic there, so you can actually go there, post your opinions, have banter, discuss, all that good stuff. I still don't know exactly what we're going to be calling the posts over there. I still said tweets, and people are like, no, it's not tweets, it's skeets. And I'm like, we're not doing that. We're not calling it skeets. We're not doing that. And what is it? It's going to be called a re-skeet? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if I go on Blue Sky and I tell a lot of people to follow one of my friends on there, does that mean I'm telling y'all to skeet all over him? Like, I don't fucking know how this works. I don't get the terminology. I really don't. But what I do like about Blue Sky is that it is very quiet. It's a very quiet place, and it's fun if you're somebody who likes to actually interact with one another. No bots on the platform as of yet. No weirdos on the platform as of yet. So I'm enjoying my time over there. So if you guys want a great alternative to Twitter, head over to Blue Sky. You might be seeing a lot of your favorite people on that app already. I've seen some people leave Twitter, like just quit it cold turkey. Some people have started just doing their professional announcements on there. So basically, if they have a large following on Twitter and they have a content creator presence, they'll just post the big announcements there, and then they just do everything else on Blue Sky. So it's gonna be interesting. Follow your boy on that platform. We should call posting on Blue Sky busting a nut. Busting a nut. Is it because the posts are called skeets? Is that what we're saying? I don't. We gotta workshop this, my friends. We gotta workshop this shit. We have a $4.99 super chat coming in from Hibachi. Piglet's Big Game is a Silent Hill. Oh, it's a Silent Hill type of game from 2003 based on Winnie the Pooh. Check it out. I've never heard about that, but it sounds intriguing. I will definitely give it a look, Hibachi. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. And yeah, so that's another thing we might as well just get out of the way. Super chats, they're a great way to support the channel, because while I love talking to you guys and trying my best to answering all your questions, there are a lot of y'all, especially when we're talking about crazy things. But super chats are a great way to support the channel and have your questions answered with priority. So shout out to Hibachi for the super chats. I appreciate you, my butter. Bro, I just lost my train of thought right now because DIMWITMONKEY just said I'm busting a nut over on Blue Sky. Come on in. Yo, that man is crazy. That man is wild. Oh yeah, Michael Santiago just followed me on Blue Sky. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. But yeah, you guys, so for those of y'all who are just tuning in to Ask Neo, there's no real flow or structure to this show. It's just a chill, laid back stream where we just talk about some stuff that happened throughout the past week or so. And if there's nothing to do there, we just kick it. We have fun for a solid 2, 3, sometimes 5.5 hours talking about I'm the Senate. It depends on how much alcohol we have. And I do have some alcohol for tonight's stream because I felt like drinking. Same drink as last time, so we made ourselves a nice little margarita. We got 3 shots in here, and that's gonna be all I'm consuming for the night. Just 3 shots of tequila, you know, a little bit of lime juice in there. Got me a good little margarita here. We're gonna sip on that throughout the course of the night. We have a $2 super chat coming in from DMZ. Neo, what's your favorite part and mission of Red Dead Redemption 2? Oh, golly. So yeah, I just made a post on Twitter a few days ago talking about Red Dead 2 and how that game is just burned into my soul. Do you guys ever have a piece of media that no matter like how it made you feel, whether it was good, whether it was bad, it just ripped your soul out in two? You just can't forget it. Like, I have a lot of pieces of media that are like that. You know, the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 always stick out to me. And Red Dead Redemption is another one. Just because my experience with Red Dead Redemption was so fascinating because I was so excited for the game when it came out. I played through about 25% of it, and I was bored out of my fucking mind. You know, I just was wondering, like, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? It was so slow. It was so tedious. It was monotonous. So I gave up on the game. And I think it came out around the time Spider-Man 2 did. Well, not Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man 2018. So I was playing that, and I was doing other stuff, and I was like, all right, whatever, fuck Red Dead. But then during the pandemic, the homie Gabe was like, yo, you gotta finish up Red Dead, bro. Like, come on, you gotta experience this shit. You gotta experience it. And I was like, whatever, bro. And then I finally buckled down because I got the Xbox One X, and I didn't know that thing was running at 4K. So I booted it up just to see how good it was. And I was like, wow, it's beautiful. And I was like, fuck it, I'll play through the game. Got through it, and it just fucking left the biggest impact on me, man. My man Arthur Morgan, one of the greatest characters in all of media, not just gaming. And the ending of the game fucking destroyed me in two, man. Just destroyed me. Fucking insane. But if I had to pick like a favorite moment, it isn't really necessarily a mission, because I could pick some like the action-packed missions or whatever. But my favorite part of Red Dead Redemption 2 was honestly Arthur Morgan's character, his progression, and how heavy it was for him. Like, this isn't really a spoiler, you know, and Red Dead is 6 years old at this point. Come on now. But you know, the scene where Arthur confesses to the nun that he has TB and he's dying, and it took everything in him to not say that he was afraid, and then he just said he was afraid, and she said there is nothing to be worried about or afraid, Arthur Morgan. You just saw the look on his face. That man was crying, bro. It was fucking heavy. And then everything from that point onwards, right before you got to the final mission where it's playing the music and you're just riding and you're reminiscing of everything. Oh, man. That shit was so powerful, bro. It was beautiful, dude. It was beautiful. And then there's a lot of other good missions too, like the funny stuff with Lenny, you know, like all that stuff being drunk. You know, there's a lot of good stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's Rockstar's strongest narrative, and I don't know how they're gonna top this thing. Cause like, yeah, we always say they're like, how are you gonna top perfection? And then they find a way. I really don't know how they're going to top Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, GTA 6 is going to be fun for the GTA wackiness, the antics, the scale, the scope. But if we're talking the stories, obviously the Red Dead games are way stronger. But I don't fucking know, especially because the people who made those games great aren't at Rockstar anymore. So hopefully they shepherded some great talent to take over. I just don't know what it's about to be, man. But either way, I'm excited to see what they pull off with another Red Dead Redemption game. The attention to detail was insane. Sometimes to a fault. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes the attention to detail was way too much. The realism kind of took me out of the experience in some parts. But in terms of just what they were able to pull off, like, that game still looks incredible. Incredible. It still laps so many modern games. And the writing, oh, God, so fucking good. But yeah, I would definitely say just like Arthur Morgan as a whole, his character, his progression is like my favorite part of Red Dead. And then leading into the finale and just the weight attached to that. And your horse too, man. Thank you for the super chat, DMZ. We have a $4.99 super chat coming in from John McKinney. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Mine are Bad Santa 1, Batman Returns, and Nightmare Before Christmas. So those are all really good ones. And it's great to see you, John McKinney. If I had to pick Elf is a classic. It's such a funny movie. And, you know, Elf is definitely more recent by comparison to a lot of things now. Elf is really good. I have a really soft spot for the Home Alone movies. Those are great. Just funny shit that happens. Fucking Kevin is a menace. And it's so funny to watch the first Home Alone movie in the context of like a post 9/11 era, because the thought process of a family waking up late, rushing to the airport and not having to deal with airport security is fascinating. It is so fascinating. We got from our house to the airport and on our plane in 20 minutes. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, Home Alone movies are good. When I was a kid, I really liked watching the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jingle All the Way. That was cool. Jingle All the Way. One of my recent favorites, and honestly, this is a top 5 for me. I just saw this movie last year, but it's called The Holdovers. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it in theaters. I believe it's still playing on, it's available on the Cock. So if you guys download the Cock, you can watch The Holdovers on it. But that movie in particular, it's not necessarily centered around the idea of Christmas. Like, Christmas is the main focal point. It takes place over that period of time. But it's so freaking good. Great performances. It has Paul Giamatti in it. And I watched it a little after Christmas, that period from like December 26th up until New Year's. Phenomenal movie. I cannot wait to watch it. So I would say The Holdovers is probably like my favorite Christmas movie for right now. In addition to Die Hard, you cannot go wrong with Die Hard. I actually got a chance to watch Die Hard in theaters last year with the homie J-Fam over here. We saw it in Dolby Cinema, and that was fucking incredible. I know we always say, like, Die Hard is awesome. It's one of the greatest action movies of all time. But if you guys have not watched Die Hard in a few years, I highly recommend it. Because that movie it still fucking holds up, man. You know, some movies you look at and you're just like, that hasn't aged that well. That's that, whatever. Nah, Die Hard from beginning to end is fucking a phenomenal masterpiece, man. Everybody gets to shine. It's great. So yeah, I would definitely say Die Hard and The Holdovers. Eight Crazy Nights, that's a really good one. Christmas Story, of course. Django. Yeah, Django Unchained. I mean, it did also come out around Christmas, so there is that. A remake of Home Alone in the Hood. Oh, Jesus. I'm surprised they haven't done something like that. Gremlins. Okay. Polar Express. I'm not the biggest fan of Polar Express. I will say that. It annoyed the fuck out of me as a kid because we watched it every Christmas when I was in school. Tokyo Godfathers. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot that shit. What the hell? Thank you. Tokyo Godfathers is awesome. An incredible movie. You guys need to watch Tokyo Godfathers from the late, great Satoshi Kon. Okay, so we have a $1.99 super chat. Actually, before we get into that super chat, I just want to say thank you guys for showing up tonight. Thank you guys so much for just the support. I know I haven't really been consistent with the streams, but it's awesome just to know that when I do come back, you guys are always here, and We just hit resume like it's nothing. We don't got to restart things like an RPG. Like, damn, what the fuck was I doing in this game? Well, got to restart Skyrim for the 14th time. You know, so it's awesome to see you guys again. And we are going to be streaming for a little bit tonight. Y'all got me for probably saw like 2 hours or so. So we need to start commencing the sippage before we get into the fun journalistic questions. Because I'll be damned if I talk about Jeff Keighley's long head ass sober. And we're not doing that tonight. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Toast. In the One Piece mug. Yes, sir. Oh, that's another good Christmas movie. Holy shit, game enthusiast. You're a mind reader, bro. You're a mind reader. What was it called? David Harbour. He was in a Christmas movie 2 years ago. I think it was called A Silent Night or something like that. Dope ass invasion Christmas movie. It was awesome. It was on point. It's honestly one of the best like David Harbour performances in my opinion. It was great. But yeah, let's go ahead and answer Julian Phoenix's question. 199. Should I get Metaphor or Dragon Age? Well, I can only speak to the quality of one of those games, that being Metaphor ReFantazio. And I would say, based off that, yeah, I would recommend Metaphor. If you're big into Atlas games, if you're big into JRPGs, Metaphor is one of the best games in recent memory. Dragon Age, I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding it from the grifters online or whatever. But from a lot of my mutuals who are playing it, they say they are having a lot of fun with Dragon Age, and they say the hate is overblown. Me, myself, and I just... Modern BioWare is just not the same BioWare that gave me freaking Mass Effect and all those other games. It doesn't compute. I'm not saying I wouldn't have fun with a Dragon Age, the Veilguard, but when you have too many other RPGs already in the docket, there are going to be some things that slip through the cracks. You know? Like already on this year alone, Metaphor ReFantazio, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, you know, we had the SMT5 re-release. We have all these games getting ported to different platforms. You know, like Octopath finally came to Xbox, like Octopath 2. You know, there's not even counting the shit that came out last year. We have Metaphor. There's so many fucking RPGs, Persona 3 Reload, that I can't. I'm just not going to get to that Dragon Age, bro. And I still got to finish up Baldur's Gate 3. And if I had to pick between Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate 3, of course I'm picking Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, I would definitely say go for a Metaphor based off that. But if Dragon Age looks more enticing to you, then by all means, far be it from me to stop you from playing a game that I haven't played, you know? Violent Night. Thank you. It was Violent Night, not A Silent Night. All these names with similar freaking titles. But yes, I would definitely say if you are going to watch Christmas movies this year that you haven't, Violent Night, Holdovers, and Tokyo Godfathers. Tokyo Godfathers actually came out like 20-something years ago. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to some of these questions. I know you guys were asking. I saw something here. I don't want to get to the... We'll do the Keighley stuff in a few minutes. I think like we'll wait like half an hour into the show before we talk about topics. I think I'll make that an ongoing thing. There was something I saw here that was... Where did it go? Where the fuck did that go? Okay. Until I find that, I'll answer this. Do you prefer Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? I definitely prefer Breaking Bad. Not to say there's anything wrong with Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul was a phenomenal piece of television, and especially from the writing standpoint. Breaking Bad was definitely more palpable show for most people. There was a lot more going with Breaking Bad that felt more like a thriller, and it kept you on the edge of your seats more often. Versus Better Call Saul, which is really just a small little story containing a few characters, and it dealt a lot more with being in the courtrooms and all the stuff that happens there in Mesa Verde. But it's so good because it's all about... the show lives and dies based off of Bob Odenkirk's performance. Bob and the small cast of characters as well. It's great. It's phenomenal. It is an amazing companion piece to Breaking Bad, and the ending is just... It's just as good as Breaking Bad's ending, but for a different reason. And you'll understand it when you see it. What's up, PS Tutorials? Did you check out Doom Prophecy yet? It's not quite on the level of Denis films, but I enjoyed the first episode. No, I haven't got a chance to do that because I'm currently trying my best to catch up on Cobra Kai. Because one of my friends... He's a big Cobra Kai fan, and when Cobra Kai came out, we were watching it together, and then I just fell off after, I think, season 3, I fell off after season 3. Not for the quality of the show. Cobra Kai is great, but I just didn't watch the shows. I didn't watch the episodes. And then I realized I was like 3 seasons behind. And he's like, dude, you got to catch up on it. And I was like, okay. So I'm making it my goal now to catch up on Cobra Kai because I think they're about to enter the final season soon. I know they just dropped the first batch of episodes. I think the next one are coming soon. But yeah, Cobra Kai is cool. I've heard such good things. Yeah, so some of the things, I'm not skipping over your questions, you guys. Some of the stuff like Sony acquiring possibly Kadokawa, all that stuff we're going to talk about. I'm just trying to get through like some little like rapid fire stuff. Sonic Movie 3 is going to be crazy. Yeah, dude, guys, who would have thought in the year of our Lord 2024 that a Sonic movie would be one of the most anticipated things? Holy shit, dude. But honestly, that's just a testament to when you get great people working on this stuff, you listen to the fans, and you put out good product. Bro, it just writes itself. And apparently there's going to be a new trailer for Sonic Movie 3 dropping on Monday. So that's exciting. That's a great way to enter the Thanksgiving weekend or Thanksgiving week. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Sonic Movie 3. I took a chance on the first Sonic movie because when the first Sonic trailer came out, I think you guys remember that video. It was honestly one of the funniest titles I've ever put for a YouTube video. I said something along the lines of, the Sonic movie trailer made me wish that Thanos was real. You know? Because my God, that design. Oh, Jesus. But they changed it last minute. And I said, you know what? You guys got me for a ticket sale. So even if this movie sucks on principle, you changed the design when you didn't have to. And fuck it. And then I saw the movie and it was actually decent. It was a decent Sonic movie. Then I bought the movie on 4K. Twice, actually. Because one copy I bought was just the regular slipcover. And then I found out that they had the same 4K version on a steelbook for the same price. And I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. So now I have 2 copies of Sonic Movie 4K, one steelbook, one regular, and they were $10. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. And then I saw the second movie, and I was like, yo, this is much better. This is much better. And then the ending was god tier, and the post-credit scene was insane. And then now I'm just like, yo, let's see what this third movie's hitting for. And yo, that trailer was fucking mind-boggling. Guys, I'd be in the gym listening to that Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Holy shit, dude. It is on point. It is on point. And I'm excited for it, man. I ordered the Shadow the Hedgehog hoodie because listen, I love Sonic, but I'm Team Shadow for this movie, bro. I got the Shadow hoodie. I'm pulling up. I got these red shoes over here. Hold on. Let me grab them. I got to get the visual aid for y'all. I got these Nikes right here. And these Nikes, they go with everything, bro. These Nikes are fucking great. If you get yourself a pair of like red and black, maybe with like a white accent Nikes, bro, shit is on point. I shouldn't be holding this shit too close to my face, but look how clean these shits are. I barely wear them. I've worn these just a couple times, but I got this shit right here. I'm gonna be rocking the Shadow the Hedgehog hoodie. I got these for my shoes. Chaos Control up in this bitch, bro. Like, yo, I cannot wait. The Nike shoes from Fortnite. Don't you dare say that, Gooseman. But yeah, these are some nice Nikes, right? Look at these shits. These Air Jordans. I'm surprised none of you guys know where this is from. Y'all don't know where this is from? Y'all don't know where these are from? One of y'all gotta know where these are from. Thank you, Daddy. Hey, yo, I just called this man Daddy, but that's his name. Ooh, thank you. Fucking Daddy Beasky got it. He got it. It's the Miles. Yeah, it's the fucking Miles Morales shoes, guys. Come on now. Yo, but tell me those won't look good with a Shadow hoodie. Let me show you this fit, bro. I got that fucking fit. I'm pulling up to that. Man, don't even get me started. But I'm pulling up to that theater, that Dolby Cinema experience. I'm watching Shadow the Hedgehog featuring Sonic and them boys, them colorful bunches of oats. And I'll be wearing the fit. I got me a Shadow. Let me stop. Let me stop bullshitting. You know what, man? They're gonna see this fucking fit. I'm not gonna show y'all on my phone. I'm gonna show y'all on my fucking tablet. You know, peep that Persona background. You guys know the fucking vibes. Red and black out in this bitch. Let me show y'all the hoodie I got. Now, if I were a smart streamer, I would just do picture-in-picture and drag it in, but nah, we good. 1 second here, friends. Let me show you this hoodie. I'll sign it to Amazon on this shit later. Shadow. This shit right here. Hold on. This shit right here, man. This shit right here. I'm pulling up to the theater in this bitch. Yo, peep game, bro. Whoa, look at the fucking reflection. But peep game. Pulling up in that shit with those shoes with some fucking black joggers. Oh, listen. Hide your girlfriends, bro. I'm about to chaos control out this bitch. Oh, man. I was torn between getting that hoodie and then this one, because it does have both of them. But I feel like the shadow one matches better. It looks better. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be a fire fit. Rate that fit on a scale of 1 to 10, you guys. That shadow hoodie with some black joggers and these fucking shoes. Listen, it's over. It's fucking over, you guys. Niggas saying the Fortnite shoes. What? Stop it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Neo smells. I smell fucking good. Actually, you know what? I smell like coconut right now because I got my Trader Joe's coconut body butter on. Yes, sir. Yo, they put those shoes in Fortnite. If y'all don't stop with this shit, that's how you know I'm too old. Oh, this fucking nigga Foggy is in the chat. I was having a good stream, guys, but I think it's time we wrap it up. Foggy's here. He's ruining everything, as he always does in life. Nah, but what's up? What's up? How you doing, Foggy? Acebreaker says, let me sniff real quick. Yeah, man. I got that body butter over there if you want to smell that shit, bro. Yeah, I smell nutty. Yes, sir. No coconut Old Spice. This chat. Where are your Crocs? I do have Crocs. I actually do have Crocs. I do have Crocs. Hold up. Stand by. These are the Crocs that I wear when I'm indoors. These Crocs. They're not like the traditional Crocs that you guys always see. I like these Crocs because they're open-toed, and I just wear these around the house. I gotta say, I used to be somebody that hated on Crocs until I got a pair. Y'all motherfuckers were spitting because Crocs are comfortable as all hell. Now, mind you, I don't wear them when I'm out and about, but I love wearing them indoors. Crocs are great. This man says, I got lots of Sonic shirts. Ugh, which one to pick? And a Sonic drinking cup with a lid and straw. I hope theaters allow those to be filled up. Well, all I'm saying is if you have a freaking pea coat like me, you just sneak that cup in there. One of my homies, J-Fam, he got me a Persona 5 drinking flask, and I'm getting my use out of it. But you know me, I go to the theater, I buy a popcorn and drink. So I'm still supporting my local movie theater businesses. All I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, black and red is a fire combo. I'm telling you, man. Deadpool, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog. My fucking keyboard mat is black and red. My headphones are black and red. Well, this Hiei shirt is like red and orange and shit, but you know the vibes. Persona 5, gray and red, black and red, everything. Yeah, bro. But yeah, yo, Shadow the Hedgehog featuring the Colorful Bunch coming soon next month. I'm so excited for that shit. I really am. What movie do you own the most copies of? Oh, that's a great question. So, I mean, there are some movies that I own on VHS since I was a kid, and then I rebought them on DVD and then Blu-ray, and if it has a good 4K transfer, I get it on 4K. Honestly, not more than 2 or 3 different versions, because I don't buy... The only time I'll ever own more than 2 copies of something on the same format is if I'm buying like a bundle set. Like, case in point, John Wick. I own 3 different copies of the first John Wick. I own the first John Wick on Blu-ray. I bought it again on Steelbook. And then I bought all three, at the time, 3 John Wick movies on 4K because I wanted to rewatch it. But the thing is, I rarely buy all of that stuff full price. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, no more than like 2 or 3 different copies. And it's usually if something comes in like a box set. You know? You say the Batman? No, I only own 1 copy of the Batman. It's just my 4K Steelbook. You know? I mean, yeah, just 2 or 3. If I rebuy something on a new format, sure. Video games is a different story. Now, with video games, I own so many different, like, dude, oh my God. Ask me how many copies of Bioshock 1 I own. I own it on 360. I own it on PS3. I own it on PC. And and then I rebought it on Xbox Series. Well, Xbox One, backwards compatibility. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Oh my God, the amount of fucking hours I put into that game. I bought it on every platform. I love Bad Company 2. I don't care what people say. Bad Company 2 is, in my opinion, one of the best Battlefield games. It was awesome. Persona 5, PS4, Persona 5 Royal, PS4, Persona 5 Royal, PS5, Persona 5 Royal, Xbox. Shit. Yeah. Definitely like 3 copies. 3 copies of Persona 5. Well, I will count Royal and Persona 5 as 1, technically, even though they're different, I know. So, like 3, 4, 5 copies. Yeah, the Batman is red and black. Oh, I see what you meant. Persona 5 Strikers? No, I don't own any copy of Persona 5 Strikers, but I do want to play it, just because, I don't know. I can't even say, like, for story significance, because to me, the last Persona spin-off game I played with story significance was the Dancing All Night game, Persona 4. And I was like, why did I do this? But I heard it's like a solid Musou game, though. Witcher 3? Yeah, Witcher 3 I own on PS4. I own it on Xbox. I own it on PC. And I own it on Switch. That's 4 different copies. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm not dissing Strikers at all. Like, I'm sure they've gotten better with the storytelling and everything, but for me, I just weigh out, you know, the time and shit that I put into something. It hurts that we never got Persona 5 Arena. Hey, wait till Persona 6 comes out. I feel like they're gonna probably do it then. But then again, Arc System Works is so busy doing everything. Witcher 3 is still ass. No, it's not. Use the hater. Use the hater because no Nintendo games got nominated. Aha! 3 different versions of Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, South Sun. I can see you on that, bro. I got so I don't own a complete set of the Yu Yu Hakusho singles. I bought some of them when they came out, and then for the 3 Kings saga, I own all of those. Then I bought all of them on DVD in the box sets. Like, you guys remember these box sets on DVD? Like, I bought these back in, like, the late 2000s. So I own all of those on DVD. And then, when they went ahead and they put Yu Yu Hakusho out on Blu-ray, of course, your boy had to upgrade. And oh my God, Yu Yu Hakusho looks so fucking good on Blu-ray. My God, dude. And then I saw they had the Steelbook set. But I was like, I don't need Yu Yu Hakusho on Steelbook. You know, these days, Steelbooks are one of those things where I will buy them if it's my first time buying the product. So, for example, if I'm buying, let's just say, the next Mission Impossible movie, and it's out on a Steelbook, I'm going to get the Steelbook. You know, if it's within reason. If the Steelbook is like $20 more, I'm not doing that. But if it's something that I don't own, like, for example, Berserk. Berserk, I don't own it on physical media. But they put out a Steelbook for Berserk, and that's available for pre-order. And I was like, okay, I'll fucking own the Steelbook of Berserk on Blu-ray. You know? Oh, yes, it is the 20th anniversary of the Nintendo DS. That is right. But before we... You know what the funny thing is? And this is why I love the streams, because we just get so sidetracked talking about random things and all of that stuff. And I love it. But we got some topics. Guys, we got to get to the topics, I think. I think we got to get to the topics. I feel like we got to get to the fucking topics. Because if we don't get to the topics, how are we going to be a respectable show? How are we going to be a respectable show if we don't get to the fucking topics? All 58 of y'all watching. I feel like it's time for us to get to the topics. We can't let Concord die in vain. We can't. We can't let Concord die in vain. Hey, Neo, did you finish Future Redeemed yet? No, I'm very close to the end of it, though. And I'm kind of putting it off for that reason. Because it's fucking criminal that Monolith just crafted one of the best DLC expansions I've ever played. And no fucking recognition. So I'm just leaving that alone. Because if I beat that and I love it, I'm going to be so angry. Yes, my reasoning does not make sense. To be a respectable show, nominate DLC. Yes, sir. Oh, you got the Yu Hakusho Steelbook collection? Fire, fire, fire. Okay. So, guys, you know what? Let's get to the topics. Let's get to the fucking serious topics. All right, let's talk about it. Oh. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me... One sec. Just so I'm not distracted. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so let's get into our first topic of the night. 52 minutes later. Not really, because we had the pre-show, but let's get to the first topic of the night. All right, you guys. So it's my equivalent of taking a shot. You guys are familiar with the Game Awards, right? Y'all know what this is. The Game Awards, you know, often titled the Jeff Keighley Showcase, the Kojima Stan event. More recently, it's been titled the From Software. Oh boy, that shot's kicking in, I guess. The From Software Showcase. So the Game Awards, as many of y'all know, because we've streamed this for many a year on the channel, the Game Awards is it's an interesting endeavor. Because for the longest time in the medium, gaming has never really been accepted on the same entertainment level as something like the music industry, as something like the movie industry, as something like the television industry. It's never really gotten that recognition. And part of that reason, outside of the stigma attached to playing video games and games being for children, has been that the games award showcase has really been non-existent. Of course, you've had the independent stuff like the BAFTAs. You've had things like the Golden Joystick Awards and stuff like that, but there was never something that you could point to as a showcase that showed off, like, let's celebrate the best of the best. There's never really been anything like that. The closest that we got to it was something like the Spike Video Game Awards, because it was broadcast on TV by a major network at the time. And if anybody watched that when it was airing, you knew that that was anything but a very serious showcase. It was just mostly dreck. They got random C to D list celebrities coming on here as presenters for the awards. They had the most stupidest games out there, like, let's play this game where we have Olivia Munn and all these random people throwing pies at each other, and Fruit Ninja related collaborations and all this nonsense. And what is supposed to be a respected showcase honoring the best of the best. It was very weird, the disconnect that happened. And that went all the way up into the early 2010s, when Jeff Keighley was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own thing. And he created the Video Game Awards. Now, the Video Game Awards has been going on for around a decade now. Started out very small, but it's expanded. And if you look at the presentation of it, you know, it's definitely focused more on games this time around. It's more celebrating it in a professional manner. That being said, there's always been a lot of room for improvement, because the Game Awards, for the longest time, unlike the Oscars or whatever, it felt more like an advertisement showcase, where it spent way more time advertising things versus giving the creatives the opportunity to celebrate their stuff. You know, you've always had the ads for Gillette, the best the man can get. You've had ads for Doritos, Mountain Dew. You've had the ads for DoorDash. You had the ads for this and that. And obviously, if you're someone who's worked in the business, you know that bills have got to get paid. And when you're the games industry and you... It's so weird to say because this is the most lucrative industry out there. When you don't have the money to put on a showcase like the Oscars, where it's just glitz and glamour, of course, you got to get the money where you can. But... what's made it feel so disingenuous over the past couple of years is just how unserious they are about honoring the medium versus what they say. Actions always speak louder than words. They always do. I don't care what people say. Your actions will always reflect whatever it is. And the thing about Jeff Keighley is I'm sure he means well. I'm sure he loves the medium. But the stuff and the way he's going about it, it doesn't come across as that. And you need to look no further than what happened last year. Last year's disaster of a showcase. Where you had people on stage who were pouring their hearts out after winning awards, and they were told that you got to wrap it the fuck up. Literally, period, point blank. There was a teleprompter that said, please wrap it up. And I'm just like, is the money that you spend for all these advertisements of all these things that gamers are not going to contribute to, is that worth more than the people who this medium that you love and you get on stage saying we're here to honor the best of the best and blah, blah, blah? It don't make sense to me. And I think the discussion surrounding it is so, like, because I hear some people, right? I hear a lot of people talking stuff like, well, you know that the only reason people are tuning in for this show is to see the trailers and the announcements. Of course, obviously. There's a lot of people who do that. We all do that. That's why we stream it, you know? Most people out there aren't streaming the Oscars for the results of that. You know, people don't really stream the Oscars like that. But with the Game Awards, you stream it for your reactions. Cool. But still, if you want it to be the E3 of the winter season, then just say that. But to wrap it around this idea of we're honoring the creatives until someone gets on the stage and they're pouring their heart out and they're crying and you're just like, please wrap it the fuck up. And yet you bring on random fucking celebrities who really have nothing to do with gaming. And you spend 10 fucking minutes bringing on Hideo Kojima to talk gibberish nonsense. And here's the thing. I got mad respect for Hideo Kojima. I do. I might not like his games like that, but I got respect for him as a visionary. But when you bring this man fucking on stage to talk gibberish saying, I'm making a game, but it's not really a game, but it's a movie, but it's not really a movie, and it's blending the world together, and Jeff is over here, his dick is getting hard. Like, the disconnect makes no fucking sense. Because at that point, it's a Kojima showcase. 10 fucking minutes to talk about this game OD where nobody knows what the fuck it's about? Kojima, Jeff Keighley, y'all are overdosing on something backstage. The reasoning logic makes no sense. It doesn't. And then to bring on shit like Fast and the Furious game, we got the celebrities from the movie who don't even know what the fucking video game is. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy, bro. It's one thing if you want to hype it up as a winter E3. Cool. But to be so fucking disingenuous about it, that's where I draw the line. Because then I'm just like, bro, you are so full of shit. You are so full of shit. That's what it is. So, what happened this year? Now, the Game Awards hasn't even happened, right? But we're in that season where we get the nominations. And we're looking at like what they're nominating for Game of the Year. And obviously, every single year, people are going to take umbrage with it because their favorite game didn't get nominated or got snubbed or whatever. Me, myself, and I, the older I get, I don't care because everybody knows at the end of the day, what it comes down to is your personal enjoyment of that game. Would it be great to see it recognized on a wide scale? And because, you know, this does do numbers for, you know, if they see a game has gotten the awards, it's going to lead some people to play the games, even if it's just nominated. So we're looking at these nominations for Game of the Year. All right, looking at these nominations, and across the board, I really don't got a problem with it. I'm looking at what they nominated. You got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You've got Astro Bot. You got Black Myth Wukong. You've got Metaphor ReFantasio. You've got Balatro. And then you have the Elden Ring DLC. Those are the 6 choices for Game of the Year. Now, the first 5, I don't got a problem with. I really don't. Most of those games are made by Eastern developers. You know, in the case of Black Myth Wukong, this Chinese studio, they put out this banger that got nominated for Game of the Year. Whatever your issues are with the quality of some specific games, that's not the argument we're talking about here. Because I could care either way. Because, like, yeah, some people question, like, oh, why did this game get nominated that year? This and that. I don't care. But what I do care about is that Elden Ring DLC getting nominated. And I knew something was fishy because a couple days prior, Jeff Keighley put out this thing on the Game Awards website saying, like, how do we determine what goes into the nominations of... Hold on one second. I got a text. Hold on. So, like, I'm looking at this award showcase, and then he puts out this statement saying, how do we determine the nominees? And he's saying that, well, you know, there's just a lot of games in the industry, and we recognize them across all different disambiguations, whether they're remakes, remasters, or DLCs. Now, that's kind of fucking interesting that you put that out a few days before the nominees. It's very strange. And sure enough, the Elden Ring DLC was nominated for Game of the Year. Now, here's the thing. And I know someone's about to say this in the comments. I do not have a problem with honoring and recognizing downloadable content for a video game. Nobody out there is saying that you should not give praise to Elden Ring DLC, to Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed. Nobody is saying that. Nobody is also saying that the quality of those DLCs in a lot of situations is better than the quality of most full price games. Nobody is going to argue that. But what I'm saying is, how the fuck is a DLC for a game that came out 2 years ago, for a game that you have to purchase, for a game that you have to put ample amount of time into to even get to the point where you can play the DLC, how is that nominated for a 2024 Game of the Year? We're not talking about your own personal preferences on what you enjoyed at this point. We're talking about new games that came out in 2024. To me, that feels weird. That feels very strange. Because at that point, why don't you come out with a fucking best DLC category or best add-on support or best whatever? Because there's plenty of games throughout the course of the year that fit that bill. Because what you're doing at that point is revisiting a game. If you want to mix in best DLC and best remakes and remasters, sure. Because at that point, all of those games are essentially revisiting a game when you think about it. That's a more coherent category than, hey, we're going to put this game on there. It's weird to me that they're now instituting this when in all the previous years, where these are smart people putting on these showcases, they're not dummies. All the other showcases, they never thought that, let's put this DLC in there. So what? So why this year in particular? Like, I don't understand it. And again, you have to separate your own personal enjoyment of the DLC to what it is classified as. It's irrelevant. If you enjoy it, cool. That's fine. But to say that, oh, it should be in the best category versus all the new games, I don't agree with that. I really don't. And to come out with this statement so shortly, like literally on the cusp of the nominations, was just preparing people for that shit. Now, again, I don't care about what is nominated in terms of what should have been on there versus what doesn't, because at the end of the day, these are just the opinions of people. Like everything else out there in life, people are going to have an opinion about it. People are going to recognize it, and it is what it is. It does not fucking matter. Some of my favorite movies of all time have never been nominated for awards or have never won awards. Some of my favorite games of all time, a lot of Japanese games went years without getting recognition like that. Dude, the fact that Persona 5 was nominated for a major game showcase award was fucking huge, and a lot of people don't realize that. But if it wasn't, I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm not going to sit here and say 2017 Persona 5 Game of the Year award show. I'm about to be like, 2017 Persona 5, my game of the fucking year. You guys should play it. I don't really care. But it's just ridiculous because there's so many other things that people could be playing, and it just, all you have to do is recategorize it. That's it. That's it, bro. That's all it fucking is, man.
So, yeah, I mean, that's my whole opinion on this whole situation. I just don't think I don't even know why this is a fucking issue. I don't know why this is an issue. Like, why this wouldn't be an issue if they didn't make it an issue. You know? Like, at the very least, if you're talking about impact, Helldivers 2 had a big impact as well. I wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. Now, don't you be saying Astrobot is an interesting plan. This man, Don Otaku, is so mad because there's no Switch 2 this year. And he just has to play all those other great... You know what, Don Otaku, have you played Emio? Have you played that yet? You should play that. Stop hating on Astrobot. No Astrobot slander tonight. No, not in my stream. Don't make me send the Penguin Enforcer after you. But yeah, obviously I'm okay. You know what? Let's get a gut check in the chat. What do you guys think about this? I know some of you guys don't care about it. I know some of you guys are like, you know, it's justified. Other people, I'm seeing a lot of Rebirth slander in the chat, though. I don't like that. Listen, I have my issues with that fucking chapter in Rebirth. I have my issues, but I understand why it's on a Game of the Year list. I get it. No Astrobot slander though. Don Otaku slandering Astrobot is crazy to me though. No Astrobot slander. Listen, you guys can go. I don't need y'all in this chat tonight. Yo, the family games category is basically the Nintendo category. That's true. But again, listen, you can argue about what was snubbed versus what should have been there versus vice versa and what wasn't, but I don't. That's not what we're here for. What's up, video game lover? How you doing? Outlaws was nominated for what? Accessibility? Audio design? Bro, I don't know any person that's completed Star Wars Outlaw. I don't know any person in my personal life who's completed that fucking game, bro. Yo, Don Otaku, you just be talking to talk, bro. Okay, but if we're looking at this category list, you guys, of the 6 games, 5.5 games that were nominated, what do you guys want to win? Honestly, I want Metaphor to win. I want Metaphor to win. I want it to win just to see niggas be so upset that a fucking JRPG from Atlas won Gotti, bro. I'm ready for that shit. And they gotta play the fucking music on there. Woo! What are they gonna do for Metaphor? What are they gonna do? What music are they gonna do for Metaphor? Are they gonna... Which battle theme are they gonna do? Are they going to do the fucking, like... Which battle theme are they gonna do? Are they gonna do the one where you surprise the enemies or the ones with regular battle theme? Oh my god! I'm excited for that. But I want Metaphor to win. I want Metaphor to win. If Astrobot wins, I'm gonna be like, But I love Astrobot. It's in my top 3 for the year. But I'm gonna be like, But Metaphor, I want to win. If Elden Ring's DLCs win, I'll be like, okay. What if Balatro wins? Oh my god. If Balatro wins, I feel so bad for those developers because they didn't do it. And this is the thing I find disingenuous. People saying Balatro shouldn't be in there. Why not? Why shouldn't that be in there? Oh, it's a card game. Like, nigga, by that logic, why the fuck? I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit. Let it be in there, bro. Good game is a good game. 2020, Last of Us won in 2020. I agree with that. There was like, all right, I'm gonna be honest. 2021's Game of the Years were weird. 2021 they nominated Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, Psychonauts, Metroid Dread, Deathloop. Oh my god, Deathloop. Oh my fucking god. Deathloop. You want to talk about industry plants. What the fuck were niggas smoking with Deathloop? Deathloop is not a bad game. It is not a bad game. But when niggas was saying like Gotti level, 2021 was a weird year. Hey, yo, Target just shipped my DualSense controller. Target just shipped it. That man says I'm starting my own award show. No, stop hating on fucking Astrobot Don Otaku. You got this hate boner because Nintendo did not put out a game for you to play this year. What won in 2018? God of War. God of War won in 2018. Yeah, God of War won over Red Dead. I don't mind that. They're both good. It's two bad bitches, so I'm not gonna complain. Would you be happy if Nintendo revealed the Switch successor at the Game Awards? Nintendo could drop the Switch successor on a Tuesday afternoon and niggas would be hyped, bro. They don't really need any showcases to show off peak, man. I'm so excited for that Switch 2. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, yo, Monolith Soft with a capable machine. If you thought I was annoying with my Xenoblade hype, yes, sir. They put out Echoes of Wisdom for Don Otaku this year. Yeah, and that man Don Otaku was sad. He was so sad. He was hyping himself up trying to play that shit. I'm gonna keep it a stack though. Spider-Man 2 being nominated for Game of the Year last year should not have been nominated. But like the weirdest nominations to me were definitely 2021. That was like, we just need games to play after the pandemic year. Psychonauts 2 was really good though. If I had to pick from that list, Psychonauts 2. Definitely Psychonauts 2. If we're talking 2021, Psychonauts 2. Baldur's Gate 1 last year. That was well deserved. Hey man, listen. Monolith Software on some decent hardware is about to be peak. Stray was nominated for Game of the Year. That's right. I don't mind it. It's an upset, bro. 2022, we had Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Forbidden Awards. We had Plague Tale. I believe that, yes. We had Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Fuck yeah. Yo, Xenoblade 3 being nominated had niggas so upset. I'm like, you don't understand this fucking greatness, bro. Then you had Stray. I will say, I think 2022 had the best medley of the transition from everything. Oh god, that medley was on point. And they had God of War Ragnarok that year and Elden Ring. Yeah. Elden Ring 1, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Yo, stop the Xenoblade slander. Y'all just don't... Listen, if your first Xenoblade game was Xenoblade 3, I understand it. But, trust me, Xenoblade 3 is amazing. And Xenoblade 1 is amazing. Also the Bill Clinton. Yo, that Bill Clinton kid. Dude, I implore you guys, if you haven't, go back and rewatch that entire segment. That dude just literally sneaks in like it's nothing. And he was so nonchalant about it. I swear I thought I was watching Assassin's Creed play out. Because this kid rolls up and he's just clapping, walking on stage, patting the guys on the back, and he's just there. I was like, is this dude a fucking translator or some shit? Like he just be like, he's supposed to be there. He blended in. Incredible job, bro. Xenoblade 2 deserves hate, yes, but it's still a good game. I just like how in Xenoblade 3 they toned down the weird shit. Now I'm gonna be real. The older I get, I just don't like that weird anime shit. I just don't be liking that weird anime shit, bro. I just don't be liking like these fucking big titty ecchi shit. I'm like, nah, bro, nah. Bring back the seriousness of Xenoblade, which they did. I like it. The From Software devs are just like, what? It's like, what? The ending of Xenoblade 3 fucking tore me in half. Xenoblade 2's ending was sick because you found out, spoiler alert, you just found out everything was happening at the same fucking time. Xenoblade's 1 ending is peak. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, they were just like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Final Fantasy 16 wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. I mean, it was great. from a music standpoint. You don't like big titty stuff, but don't the characters have wings on their head? Yeah, because when I just see like a big titty freaking weird looking character, I'm like, nah, bro. You put like wings on someone's head, that's okay for me. Talk about uni. Fuck you, Neo. Xenoblade 2 is the GOAT, and we love that weird anime shit. Yeah, because you're a degenerate. I'm a degenerate only part-time. Xenoblade 4 when? On that Switch 2, baby! Nah, but before Xenoblade 2 was 4, you guys know what we got coming out soon? We got... Man, listen. Is this thing on? I need a bigger gun. We got that Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition coming out next year. Yo, like I was saying before, Nintendo can announce shit on a random Tuesday morning and set the world on fire. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Dude. Now, full disclosure. I played a bit of Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. I wasn't fucking with that at the time because I was coming off of the hype of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. But I'll give it a second chance because everybody named Mama who loves Xenoblade says that combat is peak. They said the story's not good, but the combat's peak. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that shit. What's up, B-Rex? No. What you don't understand, Aaron, is that if it didn't sell to Square Enix's expectations, it's a failure. I'm not going front. This is probably going to sound really fucked up, but Square Enix is like the stereotypical Asian parent, where if it's not an A++, then it's a failure. That's so fucked up, bro. That is terrible. And here's the thing, what I don't understand about the whole 16 thing is, I feel like with the install base of the PS5, Final Fantasy 16 sold decently enough. It did. I gotta wonder what the fuck were Square Enix's expectations? You're selling a game on one platform, it's exclusive within the first year and a half of the console's lifespan, and it sells over 3 million units? What are you expecting? You can't get fucking GTA numbers. Bro, if you're trying to compare it to Final Fantasy 15, a game that was hyped up for 10 years, a game that was on 2 platforms, with a bigger install base at the time, you're not going to get that. Jesus. I don't understand that. Like, the thing about 16, it gets hate as far as it not selling. And, bro, sure, if you put it out on Xbox and PC, it would have sold more, of course. But you gotta wonder, what are they expecting? And that's what kills me. And that is what is really going to kill the games industry. If we don't rein in these fucking expectations, and we don't rein in these budgets. I saw a really interesting tweet from somebody. I believe he used to work at, I forgot what Japanese company it was. But basically, and a smarter person than me will probably point this out. He basically said that the reason why Square Enix's expectations for the games are so high is because what a lot of these companies do with their money is not only do they put it into video games, but they also invest it in the market. And if they spend the money investing it on a game and it does not return the ROI that they want versus spending X amount of money in the market and they get a better return, they question why they did that for the games in the first place. Which honestly is a sound argument. But when you are working in the creative space and you're limiting yourself with just one platform, you can't expect those crazy sales. And then also, like, let's be real about life. Bro, how many fucking games did Square Enix put out in that 2021, 2022, 2023 period? Dude, the amount of games that they put out from Triangle Strategy, DioField Chronicles, Final Fantasy 16, the Pixel remasters, all of these fucking games, Octopath Traveler 2. They had a Star Ocean in the mix. They had another Star Ocean in the mix. They had all these fucking games come out. Bro, I'm sorry, but like, there's only so many games that people are going to buy. So of course, a lot of them are going to flop. Like Neo, The World Ends With You. Like, there's so many fucking games coming out on top of each other. People can Harvestella, Crisis Core Remake, Stranger's Paradise Final Fantasy. There are so many games coming out. There's only so much time people can put their money into that shit. Because a lot of people these days, when there are so many things that are vying for your attention now more than ever, why in the world are you going to go out there and buy a game, a 50, 60 hour game for full price when you could just wait a bit, get it on sale, and then play your other games? Like, nobody is beaten, unless you are a savage, nobody is beating these 100-hour RPGs in a weekend. Nobody. And it's just so unrealistic that you put them out on top of each other, bro. Foam Stars. So, Foam Stars, Forspoken, Babylon's Fall. And you're putting all that expectations on Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if Final Fantasy Rebirth sold 10 million copies or whatever. It's not going to do them any good. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And a lot of companies have noticed that. So Marcus Doyle Terrell, what's up, bro? He says, do you think that the gaming industry needs to crash and be reset? So here's the thing. I don't think the gaming industry needs to crash. I think it just needs a reset. I think that it needs to be retooled on the fly if possible. I don't want it to crash, because if it crashes, we're fucked. But they need to rein in the expectations. The gap between independent titles and AAA games has never been larger. And that's what kills me, because the AA space is dead. And it's so funny to me, because a AA game nowadays is basically a wannabe AAA title without the AAA budget. And they want to work towards becoming a AAA game. And that's what scares me, because that AA space is basically gone. Those small little quirky games that used to thrive on the PS2 in the PS3 360 era, that is gone. Sometimes we get a good hit here or there, but it's only a matter of time before it becomes a big on AAA game. And then you have something like the company 2K. 2K sold off Private Division, right? And Private Division put out a lot of like AA type of games. And 2K says we're not in the business of a game making little money. We want big hits. They want the GTAs. They want the Red Deads. And from a business standpoint, I get it. But then that puts so much effort. That means so much more emphasis, I should say, and pressure on those games to deliver. And you want to know what happens in those situations? If you are not a rock star, then you are fucked. Because what happens in those situations from a creative standpoint is there's only so far that you can stretch your creativity before alienating people. Sure, you might have a game like a Baldur's Gate or a Witcher that sets the world on fire. But if you're looking at a lot of the AAA games, they're very, very safe. I know a lot of people are looking at like Metaphor and they're hyping on Metaphor and they're thinking like, yeah, Metaphor is crazy. Look how big AAA game. That is not a AAA game. That is not a AAA game. There are very few Japanese companies that put out AAA games. Very few. But that's a good thing, because we get more creativity and we have the opportunity for those games to be fucking weird and do different shit. Like Nintendo, dude, the fact that Nintendo put out a game like Emio, Famicom Detective Club, the fact that Nintendo is putting out all these games, single A, double A, triple A, whatever, is fucking incredible. Nintendo was next to Microsoft, Nintendo is like the only big ass fucking publisher that puts out all these different quirky games, and they're just like, fuck it. Because all their other games make the money that they need to, so they can put out these things in a soft year. And if we want to see more of those, we have to support them. Like, okay, Battlefield Joe brought up a good point. The RGG Studios, who makes the Yakuza games, the Judgment games. A lot of people are wondering, yo, how do they put out so many games at a fast cadence? They put out a game like every year and a half. Like, dude, just this generation alone, not even that. I'll go back to 20. I'll start at 2020. Fuck it. Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is Yakuza 7. You had Judgment 2. You had Like a Dragon, The Man Who Erased His Name. You had Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And now we're going to get the Majima Pirate spinoff game. That's 5 games in less than 5 years. And their secret has been reusing a lot of assets. And if you've played these games, you know. It's the same framework. It's the same skeleton. It's very similar. But what makes it great is that because they already have the framework, they can craft awesome stories and awesome set pieces and scenarios and fun things and great writing. They reuse the assets over and over and over and over again. And if you play them in quick succession, of course, it's going to get egregious. But for a lot of people out there who know these games, they don't care. Like, bro, I just started Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I know, I'm very late. I should have played it earlier. Bro, what they fucking did with this combat system? What they fucking did with this combat system is unreal. Honestly, it's the best combat system I've played all year. But they were able to do that because all the other heavy lifting was done. And they didn't worry about every single time they came out with a new game, they have to redo everything. And, like 5-6 years between this. And sure, some people, that might be annoying. Oh, you're reusing the same things and blah, blah, blah. Like From Software, for example. I know this might be a bad comparison. From Software has thrived by being very safe and reusing everything over and over and over and over again. Sure, they make some differences and changes, but they thrive because they know their bread and butter. And eventually, yes, they're going to take that next step forward. But being the masters of your craft and you've already done all the heavy lifting, sure, some people are going to complain, but you can craft some great games like freaking From Software and RGG. But again, it depends on the quality of your games. Your games have to be really good. Black Dragon brought up a good point. Some companies can't get away with it. Look at Ubisoft and Bethesda. That's the thing. I would argue that the quality of Ubisoft and Bethesda games as of late have not been great. Not compared to where they were in like the 2000s and the early 2010s. Like comparing the quality of like a Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, a Skyrim, an Oblivion to, I know people love Starfield, and I had my fun with Starfield, and a Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's just not the same thing. I think what it comes down to is the quality. Is the story compelling? Is the gameplay loop engaging? Are the characters fun and memorable? Or is it just busy work? Is it just you're being brought in by the scale and the scope of it? I think that's where the disconnect is and why Japan is thriving versus the West. That's what I think, honestly. And also, Ubisoft puts out a lot of games that have the same DNA. Like, if you play one Ubisoft game, if it's not like one of their cool things, you basically play them all. That's the worst part about it. But yeah, that basically wraps up the topic of the Game Awards and just all the other shit I guess we've been talking about. Hold on one sec. Oh, those 3 shots are hitting right now, you guys. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. All right. Okay. So, all right, let's get to the next topic of the night. Sony potentially getting in bed with Kadokawa. So for those of you guys who don't know, a couple of days ago, there was this report that came out that PlayStation could potentially be acquiring Kadokawa Publishing, who, for most people in the gaming space, what you would know them as is they are the parent company of From Software. Now, PlayStation already owns a small little stake in the company. They own a small little stake in From Software. Tencent owns a larger stake in the company. But basically, PlayStation sent essentially like an expression of intent, a letter to acquire them. And since then, Kadokawa has said that, oh, well, we haven't agreed to that yet, which basically, in corporate mumbo jumbo, what that means is that they are potentially looking for another buyer who can spend more money on them and they can get more bang for their buck. There are also a couple of reports out there that potentially Sony is trying to acquire Kadokawa to prevent another company. I think it was a Chinese company from acquiring Kadokawa or whatever. But regardless of that, the point of the story is that Sony could acquire this company that owns From Software, and that has caused a lot of gamers to get into a tizzy for Sony purchasing this company. And I have a couple of thoughts on this whole situation, this scenario. Now, the fuck? Okay, weird. Now, so as far as it's pertaining to PlayStation acquiring Kadokawa and making From Software games exclusive, that's where the gamers are talking about, blah, blah, blah. I think that's a very stupid decision from a business standpoint, because you look at the sales of the Souls games before Elden Ring, and you look at the sales of the Souls games after Elden Ring. Elden Ring sold well over 25 million copies, which is fucking insane. Insane. And to cut off that support, no matter how much support you think it garnered from Xbox or whatever, to cut off that support and make it a PlayStation timed exclusive until it launches on PC, it's stupid. It's asinine. I don't agree with that. It's dumb. Now, if they wanted to be smart, they would just leave it multi-platform as is, because the Souls franchise can only go upwards from there. Oh, someone said 35 million after the DLC. Even crazier. 35 million copies for a game that has a notorious difficulty for the average gamer. So to try to make that exclusive and garner people to PlayStation platform, it's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. But I look at it from a different point of view. Because I know a lot of people say that, well, oh, all you people out there who are championing the Bethesda and the Microsoft acquisition, you shouldn't have a problem with Sony buying this company because everything's fair game. I don't care about that. Like, sure, Microsoft buying Bethesda acquisition, whatever. Sure, if you want to look at it from that point of view, awesome. But for me, this becomes a bigger problem because it goes well beyond gaming. It enters the realm of anime and manga, which I thoroughly enjoy. Kadokawa owns a couple of different arms. So not only do they own Spike Chunsoft, who works on a lot of video games. They were the developers for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. They do a lot of random anime games here and there. They did the visual novels. I believe they did the Danganronpa games and all that stuff. Kadokawa owns them. They own Yen Press, which is a manga publishing side. They own a couple of other, I think they own some studios under their belts as well. And in general, this is a problem when it comes down to Sony's vertical monopoly on the anime industry. And it's been a problem that's been growing for the past couple of years. Because for the while, Sony only owned a couple of things. Like, they owned Aniplex and everything. And then it was really that. They owned Sony Music and everything that does music for anime stuff. But then they started buying entities. They purchased Crunchyroll. And then they purchased Funimation. And they absorbed Funimation into Crunchyroll. So instead of there being 2 anime distributors worldwide and in the US, now there's just one. That being Crunchyroll Dubs. They purchased Right Stuff, and now Right Stuff, who is just the best place to buy anime stuff in general, is gone, never to be heard from again, absorbed into Crunchyroll. Other than that, you're just looking at the current competitors in the space in the context of the United States of America, you have Viz Media, you have Sentai Filmworks, you have Crunchyroll. That's it. If you're talking about the big companies, I'm not talking about small little licenses here and there like G Kids or you know, when Netflix and Amazon get their hands on anime. I don't really count that because you want to know why? Those things end up in streaming jail and they never get physical releases. And if they do, that media usually does not come with the dub that they produced on those services because the companies can't afford it. Those are union dubs, so they have to redub it. That's what happened with Vinland Saga. So now you're getting into a situation where Sony is going to buy another one of those entities. And this bothers me because anime and manga have been a niche for they're still technically a niche if you're looking at it in terms of gross sales or whatever. You're taking away another competitor in the space. You know, before it used to be Viz Media, it used to be, before they closed down, we had ADV Films, we had Funimation, we had Central Park Media, we had Media Blasters, we had all these companies, and sure, some of them went to the wayside because of their own decisions, but we had a good amount of companies out there. You know, it was a big deal when we were watching like Anime Expo streams and we saw that, oh, this company got the rights to this company got the rights to that. You know, like Viz Media got Hunter x Hunter, you know, Funimation got the Evangelion rebuilds or whatever. And now there's less of that in the space. Sentai Filmworks, for example, so Sentai Filmworks is essentially the ADV 2.0, but it's not exactly the same people. There's still a lot of people there, but not the same. And they don't have the same pull that ADV had. Sentai Filmworks, unfortunately, now just only gets the scraps. They don't get a lot of series at all. Why? Because everything is taken up by Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has everything. They have the rights to stream its subtitles. They have the rights to do that shit dubbed. And that's what sucks. And taking away that competition is really going to kill anime because when you have this fucking monopoly, like look at what happened with the Crunchyroll store. Yeah, the Crunchyroll store, yeah, the Right Stuff. Right Stuff across the board always had better deals, better customer service, period, point blank. And now that they're gone, you deal with Crunchyroll prices. And sure, sometimes Crunchyroll gives you some good deals. Sometimes they ship your stuff early. But one less competitor in the space means there's way more issues. And I just don't like the idea of them owning this shit, man. And it's so funny because a lot of people say that, well, if they're owned by Sony, they have more funding. Look what the voice actors are talking about. We have all these voice actors coming out protesting Crunchyroll, willing to give up their roles, being recast because Crunchyroll won't agree to fair working conditions for them. The voice actor for Mob in Mob Psycho did not come back for season 3. He was fired because he wanted to have a conversation about fair working conditions and pay for voice actors. Not that he was protesting. He said, can we have a conversation about this at least? Instead of having the conversation, they booted him for the project. For the final season of Mob Psycho, they said, fuck you, bro. And then he had another voice actor, who I believe voiced, what's his name from Fairy Tail? Gajeel? He was just like, I'm not coming back because of the shit that they're doing at Crunchyroll. And then there's also all the behind the scenes drama of like voice actors not getting their mail, their fan mail, and Crunchyroll opening that stuff and taking the shit and burning it. It's fucking horrifying, dude. And it's crazy because Crunchyroll is, yeah, sure, it's a big company, but it's really not that big in the grand scheme of grand scheme of entertainment, bro. This is still anime shit. And that's what bothers me. It doesn't get better, bro. It does not get better when these companies acquire them. You know, Crunchyroll subscription prices went up. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of this. If they do acquire Kadokawa, like people can say all they want from the gaming side of things, but from anime and manga, this would be catastrophic because there's really been no net positive to this entire situation. Every single company that Sony acquires, they don't get better as far as like anime and manga wise. Gaming, sure. But the other shit, nah. Hello, Roxy. How you doing? And that's the sad part about it, because I'm very much so a person who's a big fan of supporting physical media. Always support physical media, especially in the case of anime. Like, there's most anime is not even printed nowadays. Like, bro, if you are lucky to have purchased Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on Blu-ray, this shit right here, I bought this back in like 2010. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, bro. You know how expensive it is to get Brotherhood on Blu-ray now? Fucking ridiculous. Like over $100 for part 1. It's crazy, dude. And honestly, I can't blame people for pirating shit. I really can't. When you have these companies doing all this insane batshit stuff, that's what kills me. That's what kills me. Yeah, there's scores of anime out there. Scores of anime out there that you cannot get. And when Crunchyroll and Funimation merged, a lot of the shows that were on Funimation still aren't on Crunchyroll. It's crazy. Thank you, Roxy. I hope you're doing well too. You came in on a somber note. We're just talking about some industry acquisition stuff. But yeah, that's the gist of it, you guys. From a gaming point of view, it's whatever. People can argue all they want, but anime and manga, that'd be terrifying. Because the less competitors in the space is not good. Yeah, Read 94, that's a very good point. If you bought anything on the Funimation website, like digital anime, that did not transfer over to Crunchyroll. So you lost all of your digital purchases. Period. Point blank. And again, that's what I'd be trying to tell people. Digital purchases, no matter how convenient they are not property. They aren't. You are just buying a temporary license. And what happened with Funimation and Crunchyroll is the exact same shit that could happen in the gaming industry. Not to the same degree, but there is a possibility. There is a possibility. And that's the fucked up part about it. So support it when you can, but by all means, when it comes to something like anime, I would never buy anime digitally. Fuck no, bro. I would always buy it physically. Because just the idea of trying to buy it on a safe and secure place like a Funimation, and they're like, too bad, so sad, it's gone. Like, bro, you can't fucking legally stream fucking all of Case Closed, man. You can't do that. You can stream some of it, but not all of it. And granted, yes, I know it's not the best example to use because of the show is just basically like Simpsons in Japan, murder mystery every week type shit. But still, you know, the fact that you can't just go and stream all the Case Closed shit, the fact that you can't just like go and stream a lot of shit that's on my shelf right now, bro. I don't know. Like, I know, yeah, people are entitled to spend their money where they want to, but man, it's a sign of pride knowing that I don't got to worry about wondering where can I watch the OG 1997 Berserk anime. Oh, it's on my fucking shelf, you know? Like, physical media, man. Like, dude, it's sick. It's sick, man. Like, I always point to this Bleach box set that I have. This is like the first 20 episodes of Bleach. Shit is like 20 years old, almost 20 years old. Bro, you take this out, you know, it's got the hollow on the inside. You open it up. Fucking quality on this shit, bro. Look at this. Fucking beautiful, bro. You have the DVD covers right there. Fucking beautiful, bro. And I know a lot of the Blu-rays now, not the Blu-rays, but like the physical media now is not made this great. Because we truly, if you bought anime during the mid-2000s, we were fucking eaten with how they designed this shit. But still, you own all this stuff. It's yours. Nobody is taking it away. And yeah, you know, having a streamer server is cool and shit. But you can't replace this, man. Yeah, you know, I got a lot of OGs like, let me show some shit. This right here. How many of y'all have this box set? The Dragon Ball Z First Strike. Look at this random fucking Photoshop assortment of characters. This was the first 3 movies. You had Dead Zone, World's Strongest, and Tree of Might. I'm not going front. I've been fiending a rewatch of these. For whatever reason, Dead Zone was on point. Dead Zone is one of the best Dragon Ball movies. World's Strongest, I don't remember too much about this. And of course, Tree of Might with Turles and everything. Yeah, it's that's iconic. That's iconic. But yeah, I've been fiending a fucking rewatch of these. I might watch them during Thanksgiving. It seems like a appropriate time to do that. Yeah, that was definitely some Photoshop, bro. Nah, 1,000 Year Blood War, as far as like Bleach, is very good. I'm not going front. You guys know me. Like, I tapped out of Bleach after the Bound arc. Then I came back with the 1,000 Year Blood War. I know shit don't make sense. But 1,000 Year Blood War is epic. That nigga locked the fuck in. I need Neo to do a video collection of his DVD and Blu-rays. Yo, that would be like 6 hours long, bro. Just my 4K movies alone? I don't have space for them on my shelf anymore, guys. I'm just like putting shit in random places around my room. It's fucking crazy, but I love it. I love it. Look Back is awesome. Oh my God, Maddie. Okay, guys. You have some homework for the next stream. If you guys have access to Amazon Prime Video, which you should if you subscribe to Amazon Prime for shipping, there is this anime movie called Look Back. It is an adaptation of I believe it's a one-shot from the creator of Chainsaw Man. I know it's from the creator of Chainsaw Man, but I didn't know if it was like a mini-series or a one-shot. I believe it's a one-shot. But it's from the guy who did Chainsaw Man. And my God. Dude, that is one of the most heaviest pieces of animation I've seen. It's under an hour. Y'all can fit that into your schedules. Watch Look Back on Amazon Prime Video. Trust me on this. Trust me. It is so good. One Piece is God tier. What was One Piece movie 6 name? I don't remember. And the fact that I don't remember probably means I haven't seen it. Wrath of the Dragon? Yeah, I have Wrath of the Dragon. I think everything is double. Wow. Oh my God. I almost forgot I had this. What the fuck? So this isn't Wrath of the Dragon. I'm going to find that in a second, but peep game, guys. What y'all know about this? What do y'all know about this? Fucking Anime Legends, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya complete collection. Kadokawa. See? Kadokawa. Kadokawa Pictures, right? Right there. You can't really see that, but yeah, you can see that. Haruhi Suzumiya. Dope show. Dope fucking show, man. Yeah, you remember me getting that? Yes, sir. You remember that shit, bro. Classic anime right here. That shit ruled like the late 2000s. Where is... Hold on. This is all... I have all my GT box sets. Oh, here it is. I found Wrath of the Dragon. Found it. Hold on. Come on. Here we go. Here it is. It's one of my favorite Dragon Ball movies right here. Wrath of the Dragon. GOAT cover. Great fucking ending too. Oh my God. This shit was on point. That dragon fire. Woo. Memories right here. Harudagarn. I always thought that what was his name? Tapion. He reminded me of Link because he had a fucking ocarina. He had a sword. If that was the inspiration behind Tapion, I believe it. But then again, this movie came out before fucking Ocarina. I know Zelda came out while Dragon Ball was a thing, but not like the Link we know. You know what I'm saying? But Wrath of the Dragon was awesome, bro. Great art style. Great animation. That's fucking 90s peak Dragon Ball right there. He was voiced by Link in Japan? What? Okay, that was... They did that shit on purpose, then. They did that shit on purpose, bro. But I love that ending so much, bro. That shit was so dope. He just lured him into that, and then he just like dodged the punch. Dragon fire. Ooh, wee. Man, when Super Saiyan 3, fight me if you're ready to die. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy, man. I was gassed. I was gassed up, bro. What do you prefer? The 90s Hunter x Hunter or the new one? So obviously I prefer the new one because it has more of the story, but the 90s aesthetic of that Hunter x Hunter series, I feel like is better. Because 90s animation style for anime is truly unmatched. Especially the late 90s when they got everything under control. That 90s Hunter x Hunter aesthetic is awesome. If in a perfect world, I would mix the 90s Hunter x Hunter aesthetic with the 2011 storytelling. Hey, what's up, NKDN? How you doing, bro? Hey, okay, there you go, Ryuzaki. I see you, bro. Yeah, 90s style is on point, bro. 90s anime, fucking Outlaw Star, Yu Yu Hakusho, Tenshi Muyo. Goated shit, guys. Goated shit. It's sad that a lot of kids grew up on Dragon Ball Abridged instead of actual Dragon Ball. And that's the thing. I ain't got no hate for Dragon Ball Abridged like that. I just feel like more people need to rewatch the show if they haven't. Because a lot of the memes and stuff that Abridged brings up, I'm not saying that they did damage to the fan base like that, but you could definitely tell a lot of people view that as Dragon Ball as it is versus what it actually is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 80s and 90s anime had the charm to it, bro. Nowadays, I mean, you still have some good anime now, but nothing really fucking stands out. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, nothing really has the sauce. Like, some anime look really good. Some anime have good stories, but everything be looking so plain Jane. Like, when are we gonna get an iconic anime protagonist of, like, group of character, man? Yeah. Long live Kevin Samuels with a $5 super chat. Yes, sir. Pick one of these blunt rotations to join. Cloud Strife, Joe Biden, Deadpool, Huey Freeman, Shaggy, or Yamcha, Thanos, Eddie, Jack, I assume for Jack and Daxter, Lil Wayne. Honestly, between them, I would definitely go with the latter. I would go with the latter just based off of fucking Lil Wayne. Smoking a blunt with Lil Wayne and shit, bro. And I feel like if you smoke with Thanos, he's going to go on a whole tirade of why he thinks that genocide is a thing. Yamcha is just going to be that dude right there just chilling. Eddie is going to be the guy that's saying like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Can we make money off of that idea? And Jack will be that dude that makes sure that we don't get too fucked up. I would definitely go with the second one. The first one, Cloud, I feel like when he smokes, he's either going to be very quiet or he's going to be very funny. But Biden, no. Deadpool is Deadpool when he's sober. So Deadpool being high, I don't even want to see that. Huey Freeman, he a cool dude. Shaggy, he's always stoned. I'd definitely go with the second one. Oh shit, you saw Gladiator 2, Rhino? What's up, bro? Do you feel like some anime is a cash grab? Absolutely, bro. Anime now is just made... Not saying that there hasn't been periods in animation where they have done this, but anime now is definitely fueled more by the fandom versus the actual quality of the show. Like, everything is just fueled based off of the genre, the amount of isekai shit that we have, and a lot of these anime that just blend together and look exactly the same. Yeah, they're doing that for a specific reason. It's like focus group tested. When was the last iconic anime protagonist? Deku, I guess. Saitama. It's been a while. I can't even say Tanjiro because Demon Slayer was over and done with. And even then, Tanjiro wasn't like iconic. He was alright, but you know. Yeah, no, honestly, I would say Saitama was the last. Saitama, and I guess I would probably say Eren, not for like protagonist reason. Eren didn't become like, in my opinion, goated until season 4. But no, honestly, I would say the last time we had a truly iconic protagonist was like Naruto, Ichigo, Light Yagami, because I see Light showing up on memes and shit. Yeah, so I would say Deku and Saitama, sure. And then before that, you have to go back to like Naruto. The guy from Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo? Yeah. Is Eren or Deku on the level of Luffy and Naruto? No. No. No one is ever going to get on the level of Naruto and Luffy or Goku. It's not happening. It really isn't. Most anime nowadays is rom-com, isekai, or shonen. Yeah. Like battle robot animes, psychological thrillers, high fantasy without it being an isekai or something weird. Like, when are we going to get another show on the level of Erased, bro? Erased was awesome. And you know, the thing is, I love rom-coms, you know that, but I like my rom-coms to be serious and not showing that it's a rom-com. Like, Toradora was awesome. But when are we going to get a show like Nana? Have you guys ever seen Nana before? Nana is a great, like an adult, it's not really a rom-com, but I mean, there is romance in it. But Nana is a great adult show. Which Digimon season is 100% more isekai to you? Not the third season, because they barely went into digital world in that one. The first one is classic isekai because you get thrust into it from day one and you do that. But I would probably say season 4, because season 4 they spent all the time in the digital world. So I would say Digimon season 4. Yeah, Nana is on point. I need to watch Dawn to Dawn. I heard really good things about that. Kaguya-sama Love is War is good. Oshinoko is cool. Like, there's still good stuff out there. It's just, it's so spread few and far between, you know? And it might just be the old head in me talking, but I feel like back when we grew up, it was so easy to just go around and pick a good show, you know? Like, felt like they were all around. Nowadays, you just kind of have to sift through things. Yeah, the Ranma remake is cool, but like, I've already seen Ranma. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of people shitting on Tower of Gods animation. The memes for that were fucking crazy. Ranma is dope though. Takahashi is one of the best mangaka out there. Julian Phoenix with a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Have you seen the Code Geass sequel? It started off good, but the last 4 episodes were so trash and rushed that I threw up. No, I haven't seen it. And now that you say that, that sounds very disheartening, bro. Oh, God. But Code Geass in general is amazing. If I had to pick between Code Geass and Death Note, definitely Code Geass. And the music was great. The intro of Code Geass, woo! Jibun wo sekai. But yeah, no. Code Geass sequel. Oh, they have different characters in there? Oh, shit. I'm good. Oh, God, the Uzumaki anime? Holy shit. Bro, they gaslit niggas, bro. Like, you saw the first episode, like, yeah, it's about to be Uzumaki, bro. And then you see what they did afterwards. Niggas made that shit in Windows Movie Maker. In Windows Movie Maker, bro. Blue Lock? I've heard good things about Blue Lock. I don't really watch too many sport anime, though. Outside of, like, Kuroko's basketball. The basketball in which Kuroko plays. Yeah, Windows Movie Maker, man. Go look up some clips of the Uzumaki episodes. Go look at that shit, bro. I've seen clips of the Hayao Miyazaki documentary. I gotta watch the whole thing, though. Daima, yeah, so I did go to the theaters and I watched Daima. I saw that last week with my homies. And it's interesting, you know? It definitely is like, it definitely is Dragon Ball baby Looney Tunes, you know? It reminds me of OG Dragon Ball in a lot of ways because it's just so not serious at times. But at the same time, it is very serious and they know when to lock the fuck in. So I like it. I want to see where they go with this. Teen romantic comedy snafu, that's pretty good. Yeah, Look Back was on point. Thank you. Yo, just that Uzumaki anime, bro. Guys, you just watch. Yo, but you know what was honestly one of the biggest pieces of disrespect if you're talking anime? What happened to Promised Neverland, bro? Oh my god. Yo, they really fuck with niggas, bro. They really fucked with niggas, bro. They really just, they hoed us. We got hoed so bad with the Promised Neverland. Pissed me the fuck off. And how dare you skip all that shit, bro? How fucking dare you guys do that? Dude, I was so sick, bro. Streets is dead. Streets is fucking dead for what they did. They killed the Streets. It's terrible, guys. Oh, God, no. If you read the manga, you're going to get pissed off, bro. They fuck it. You know what the crazy part about it is? The people who worked on it, they didn't even want their name on the credits. They didn't even want the name of the credits. They're like, man, take that shit the fuck off. I was like, damn. Did you finish the Berserk manga? Not all of it. I'm still a little bit behind. Because I'm collecting the hardcovers, and those are expensive. So I just take my time with it. Man, that Promised Neverland shit just pissed me the fuck off, bro. Like, them niggas really, like... Yeah, it's not even worth starting, bro. Unless, I'd say just read the manga. Don't start the anime. Baki Hanma! That's the GOAT right there. Yes. More people talk about Look Back. Yes, thank you. Y'all gotta watch Look Back. Like I said, it's less than an hour in length. You guys got this. Come on. I know y'all spent more time watching bad anime than ever. You will definitely go ahead and watch that Look Back and you'll be satisfied. You got this. But damn, I'm getting hungry, you guys. Look at the clock, it's 10 o'clock. I'm not doing pizza this week though. I don't feel like getting pizza. When we getting the Wicked review, shit, I was supposed to do a Wicked review tonight, but I'm a little out of steam. I'm a little out of steam for that Wicked review. Ugh. Nah, you gonna sign into your mom's Amazon account to go ahead and do that. Do B-dubs this time, but it's boneless wings. I like boning wings, man. I like my boning wings, Jason. Let me see what they got. Hold on. Jason's really making me do this? Really, Jason? God. Might get some wings. Your sister watched Gladiator 2 and she said it was ass. Are you sure? Maybe they showed ass in it and that's what she meant. Maybe she saw some ass on there, bro. Which for you could be a good thing. Damn, look at this B-dubs deal. 20 boneless wings and a large fries for $17? Damn. It's actually a good deal. We might get wings. But didn't we have this situation last time where we couldn't get it because they didn't do delivery? I remember we had this whole situation. Like, we were going to order V-dubs and we didn't for some reason. 20 boneless wings. I just ate a Little Caesars extra most bestest for lunch, and as usual, it was A1. Extra most bestest sounds like a 5-year-old came up with that, Don. All right, let me see this. Damn. Delivery info tomorrow. Ah, fuck me, bro. Yeah, that was the problem. They stopped delivering after a certain hour. I guess we're not getting. What's up, Cutter Freeman? I guess we're not getting B-dubs tonight, guys. Bro, none of my usual spots are hitting me with some good shit today, bro. Man, I'm sad now. I don't want Subway. I don't want Domino's. I don't want Papa John's. Taco Bell. I could drive to Popeyes. I could be a fat nigga and get Popeyes and Taco Bell. He's like, man, I don't even want to talk about Taco Bell, though. Extra most bestest cost best movie. If you or anybody you know is suffering from it, that could be. I could do that, but I'm not in the mood. I mean, I can go downstairs. I can cook me some food. If I did this stream earlier, I probably could have gotten some nice Mexican food. But alas, we can't do that. It's okay. I will live to fight another day, my friends. Somebody named Big Booty 3000 just followed me on Blue Sky. That's a funny fucking name, bro. Big Booty 3000. Oh my god. It's so funny because it's literally an image of the Grinch being cheeked up. I'm dying, bro. That was fucking funny. Grill a cheeseburger and use 2 honey buns as the buns. That sounds like it might give me diabetes. A cheeseburger and use 2 honey buns. My god, that's some big back activities, bro. That's some big back activities. That's like a Luther. That's like a Luther off of on the Boondocks, bro. Oh my god. Damn. You know what? That does sound like a good idea now that I think about it. Steve was like, hey, don't knock it till you try it, bro. That's some big back activities. He's like, exactly, Luther. Can I put some bacon on it? I put some bacon on it? The Luther was on 2 donuts, right? 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. A burger on 2 honey buns? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's some fat nigga activity right there, bro. Oh, my God. Damn, Steven. My blood pressure just went up. Oh, Jesus. It's so fucking funny. Yo. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my... I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to cook some food. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But yeah, you guys, I think I'm about to wrap it up for tonight because if I get any more hungrier, like, we are going to end up ordering McDonald's, and I don't want to do that. I don't want that E. coli outbreak. Have I tried the Luther? No, I haven't, but I feel like I should, for posterity's sake, get a whole half pound or a pound burger, cheese, bacon, and 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. I feel like I need to do that for science purposes. I feel like I need to do that. Maybe that'll be the goal for 2025. We'll start that off with the first or second stream of the year. I'm going to make a Luther. I'm going to eat it on camera. And we're going to see if we make it to tomorrow. Because if we survive and we don't pass out, I feel like we made it happen. We're dirty bulking this season. Hey, say less. Say less, Cutter Freeman. We say less. Armart says, hey guys, sorry, am I late to the party? Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, but still no data battles, I see. We're just talking about high blood pressure, Kory Gryffindor. Is that not the data battles in a nutshell? Wait, he says, wait, E. coli outbreak. I had McDonald's today. Oh, well, you know what? Yo, make sure to wash down the Luther with a nice cold Coca-Cola. What can we keep? Can we keep the Coke and just drop the cola? Good stream. Eat them calories, bro, and just say you're bulking. It's science. That's true. If you say you're bulking, bro, the calories don't count, except they do for the weights. Yeah, I don't, you know what? I'm gonna take one last look at this app and see if there's any food that we might want to get. Because I could get my usual stuff, but it's not hitting. I think the guys that don't eat McDonald's anymore and E. coli doesn't help. Yeah, you know, I eat McDonald's like maybe like twice a year. Because sometimes I do be craving some McFlurries, man. I do be craving the McFlurries. Oh, you might have had E. coli, Luis. Holy shit. Roxy got me to your party and I was feeling anxious about what happened on Tuesday right after I got back from a transition school on a minimum day. You alright, bro. This is a safe space, my brother. You alright. We chilling. We hanging. We vibing, bro. Taco Bell Lux Craving Box. It's time. You know, Kory did say that last week, and Kory, he did have that at 3 a.m. after he went out with those white girls. My dog is barking. Why the fuck is he barking? You know what? Maybe we'll have Taco Bell tonight because Kory Gryffindor, he said that Taco Bell Lux box. Yeah, McFlurries are goated, bro. Let me see what this Taco Bell is. This dog gonna stop barking, I swear to God. Wait, if Taco Bell brought back the quesarito, I'm gonna lose it. What do they bring back? The tostada, the green sauce burrito, the Mexi Melt, the Gordita Supreme. No, they fucking didn't. You gotta get some nuggets on the side. It's a sign. I could drive and pick it up. I could. I'm not opposed to driving and picking it up. Bring a tow truck. Oh, being a tow truck driver, it's hard to eat healthy. Yeah, nah, if you're a tow truck driver, bro, you gotta eat healthy, man. You have to try your best because when you're just not getting a lot of movement, you gotta get some nuggets on the side. Nuggets from where? Not McDonald's. Lux Craving Box featuring the 90s Gordita Supreme. That's not, whenever I hear Gordita Supreme, it sounds like I'm calling a girl fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm calling a girl fat. Ew, Nuggets, get the damn box. So inside the Lux Cravings box, you get a drink, a Gordita Supreme, a beefy 5-layer burrito, a double stacked taco, and chips and nacho. So should I order Popeyes and Taco Bell? Should I get out the car? Get out the house and go get that shit. Shit, bro, you in New York, get yourself a pizza. Nah, all the good New York pizza spots around me are closed. All we have is just Domino's and Papa John's. And I had Domino's last week. Julian Phoenix says yes. Yeah, I guess I could. I'm training legs tomorrow, so I could use the extra carbs. Popeyes the sailor, man. I could. So if I go and get this Lux Cravings box featuring the 90s Gordita Supreme. I'm not going to the supermarket though, Steven. I got sriracha at the crib. Well, Neo, get Popeyes. Good ass chicken. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, gotta get. Yeah, go get it, bro. Don't worry about us. We'll be here when you get back. No, I'm not gonna leave y'all on the we'll be right back stream. I'm gonna end the stream and then I'm gonna go get it. So if I get this I'll go to Taco Bell. I'll get this Lux Cravings box. You know what? I fucked up last time. Because last time I went to Taco Bell, the line was 40 minutes long. Jason, I know you remember that. Like, I remember, I think it was after the stream. I went to Taco Bell, the line was 40 fucking minutes, bro. Because they only had, I think, like 1 or 2 people working there. Shit was bad. But if I go to Taco Bell, I get this 90s Gordita Supreme. Yeah, it was 40 fucking minutes, bro. And there really wasn't that many people in the drive-thru. There's maybe like 6. Shit was bad, bro. Yeah, fuck that. No, but you know what the fucked up part is? I couldn't leave because it was a drive-thru that was like closed off. So you couldn't just drive off, man. You were stuck. So you won't get that Taco Bell, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. All right. So, okay. So, Kory Gryffindor says to get the Lux Cravings box. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go to Taco Bell. And I'm going to get... I might just get a 3-piece combo. No, they had a fence, so you really couldn't get out of there, bro. Yeah, I might go to Taco Bell and get me either a sandwich or I might get me a 3-piece combo. Yeah, never get the 2-piece combo. I want to get the 3-piece combo. Yeah, I think I'm about to do that shit then. All right, you guys. All right, you settled it. I'm going to go and get myself some fucking junk food. Why not? I just spilled some water on me. Oh, well. I'm going to go get that Popeyes and that Taco Bell. But anyways, you guys, I want to thank y'all for coming through to this stream. As always, we ended off talking about some fat nigga shit because that's what we are at heart. Appreciate you guys showing up. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out the channel tremendously. It sends the stream out into the ether. Shout out to all of y'all for joining us tonight. Again, always I appreciate you guys' presence and your demeanor. It's the atmosphere. It's a great fucking vibe. It's always great. We will be back next week. We're not going to wait until Thursday. Well, obviously, because Thursday's Thanksgiving, so we're going to be busy. But we're definitely going to try to do this on Tuesday. I'm not working Tuesday night, so that's a good thing. So we're going to get the streams hopefully back to like a regular early week time frame. And if we can't do that, then we're going to do that like on a Thursday or something, depending. But before we go, we are going to have ourselves a hydration check because, you know, it is not an Ask the Neo until we stay hydrated. And yes, we're still working with the BJ's 20-ounce seltzer drink, so that's why they look so tiny. But regardless, hydration is hydration, or else an 100% money back guarantee. So on the count of 3, we're gonna hydrate ourselves. So grab your favorite beverage of choice. 1, 2, 3. Hydration. And I tell you, I'm in a lot better place now that I'm hydrated than I wasn't. But anyway, you guys, enjoy the rest of your mornings, your evenings, your afternoons, wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are watching this. And I will see y'all next week for another Ask Neo stream. So for me to you for now, my name is NGS signing out. And like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.